Hey everyone, this is Vickriman and welcome back to SpellForce 3. Been playing a little more on my own to see what comes about a bit later, and I'm excited to see what y'all think about the next part of the campaign here. But for now, we're going to be hanging out in this cavern. We're going to be chasing down
our hands. They won't hear us coming.
Friend Assam, I think it's, what is it, Asamu Tahar? Asamo Tahar? He's a rebel. Alright, so we're going to stop the rebellion here. Chase him down to the crypts beneath this castle here. Looks like we got a little something.
The voices are getting louder. They must be further down the caves.
Alright, so we can check out to see. That looks like some robes for the magi. See if they're any good. The wolf guard robe is actually quite good. So we are not gonna be we're not gonna be equipping that new one, because alright, looks like actual rebels here.
Blazes! Intruders! Open the portal now and kill the rest!
Nice shot.
Take them down.
It's probably unnecessary. We're basically staying at full health because we got some really incredible health regen, I guess. And truth be told, this section of the game is not actually intended to be lost very easily. Kill the stunneroo. Shabam. Heal up.
What? That's all? I'm only getting started.
Easy.
Get that thing. Okay, I think something weird's going on here.
Stay alert.
I think he got caught in
Yes?
some kind of weird thing. Treasure. Halberd and a orcish great axe. I don't think anybody on our team right now is using that kind of stuff. Did I miss something? Because it looks like, aha! See, there are special treasures around here, which is some good old stuff. Well, that is probably pretty darn good. We'll use that instead. You can see it's got a nice glowy white effect there.
For the crown!
Alright, skeletons.
Right away.
Not needed. Not needed at all.
Fine. Get ready.
Ah! Oh, spinny, spinny. Reposition.
This will be fun.
Got a hidden chest back here. Mirror of Darkness. Alright, we got a helmet. Give that to good old Anselm. And you might as well resist some dark magic. Because why not? Why not indeed? Okay. Not sure how to get there, but I'm guessing we're just gonna pathfind to it and kill anything along the way.
For the queen!
What's in the bucket? Small shield. Nah.
Sure.
Wow, that's a lot of stuff. So yeah, the crossbow uses some strength as your stat, and this is actually he can't actually equip that because it requires a Constitution of 9, which none of our folks have. So kind of like I think Divinity Original Sin does the same thing. The spears are actually based on dexterity as a stat, so it's not a bad thing to have for like your ranger sorts as a backup melee weapon. Just want to make sure I didn't hit something, but I didn't know what it did. It caused me a bunch of problems. All right, well that missed. Did not click in the right spot at all.
I need help!
Oh, come
I'll
on.
take a look.
Get that. Ooh, the glistening mace. I think that bow is probably better than what I got too. For sure. That should be nice against the undead. I don't know that white magic is supposed to be good against the undead, but it seems like a thing. We definitely got a better bow, which is fantastic. Speed along our heal. What is this? Something made from a peculiar kind of stone, like freshly polished alabaster. Adamantium, maybe? Mithril?
All right. You got it.
One of those, probably. Does this go back? No. So I think you gotta cross the bridge there. Actually, that's the way forward, so we're gonna get this treasure first. Assuming we can get back there. Maybe you do go through the gate first. We'll see. It's not a big deal if we don't find it all.
Oh shit. What the heck is that?
Doesn't matter. Just kill it.
Big fella. Alright, so let's use that to maybe do a stun. And I'm gonna try to interrupt this guy as he goes. That wasn't too
Inside.
bad at all.
Now.
Not at all. He had no treasure.
What the? Stop him!
Ah! What are you doing?
This is just the beginning.
No!
Bye.
Anselm. Anselm.
Sir?
Get a healer in here to take care of your sister.
She's dead, sir.
And get a mage. Maybe he can track where that portal led. Wait,
General?
what?
I think this one is still alive.
Wonderful. A treacherous traitor. Remove that sack. I believe explanations are in order.
8 years have passed. After you attempted to betray your father, Isamo Tahar, he tried to set an example by executing you and the other conspirators in front of his followers. General Noria saved you and took you under his wing. Despite the Mage Wars being over, disquieting developments are taking place, backed by the common folk. A cult called the Purity of Light has risen to power and is orchestrating a witch hunt of mages.
Okay, so I had no idea, but you actually do create a character in this game, which is pretty sweet. So yeah, we can do the portrait here. Got our women as well. Can we zoom in on that face? Only 8 faces, so it's alright, I suppose. Okay, so we got classes, and there are 6 different talents. We got, well, we've actually seen them all. Brutality with our other guys, they all had them in these categories. And classes are sort of like a starting situation for you. So I don't know. I think Battle Mage is kind of a cool idea. So yeah, I think we're gonna need more intelligence. It's weird that it's custom now when I just added another. Because I didn't change. Okay, that's fine. Because you have to add it, right? You don't at least points in the table. So we'll go with that. Let's see what happens. Yeah. So our father was the Tahar guy. So we're Tahar as well. But we were a traitor at the time. We wanted to stop our father from his madness. And now we've been picked back up by the king's,
Nortander,
or the queen's
the
folk.
cradle of human civilization. We know war. It has been at our side for millennia, coming and going with the indifference of the tides. Our most recent sprouted from rebellion. For reasons unknown, a mage by the name of Isamo Tahar gathered the noble houses behind him in an attempt to overthrow the crown. His magic brought mayhem. Arcane fires burnt towns to ashes. Abominations ravaged the battlefields. Men and women were torn apart with the snap of a finger. Only a sacrifice by our queen achieved what none had thought possible. An end to the slaughter. The Mage War was over. The crown had won, and a ban on magic was enacted. Now the people once more believe that their suffering has come to an end. They hope. They dream. But the tides don't change.
Ah! Disturbing, I must say. Okay.
The barracks. Memories float through their halls like fireflies in a misty swamp. While some of them are pleasant, most of them are not. Save for your friend Bertrand, your comrades shunned you.
Hey,
I think you get
Tahar,
the idea.
Wake up. What in blazes is wrong with you?
I'm just sleeping, man.
Where am I? Are you serious? What does it look like?
The barracks.
The Greykeep Barracks? Well observed. You were screaming as if Nor himself was at your throat. Not the best way to make an impression on the new recruits, don't you think? It was that dream again, wasn't it?
No.
The nightmare. Yes.
Oh,
Look,
sorry.
I know I've said this before, but you did the right thing back then. Your father, he was a madman. Defying him was the only sane thing to do.
It wasn't the dream about the cave. It was the one I've been having since I was a child.
That one. Well, what can I say? You're one tormented soul, my friend. But probably that's why we get along so well.
Yeah, probably.
But still, sometimes I can't help but feel that you still feel guilty about betraying Asamo. Just don't, all right? You did the right thing.
Not everyone in the Royal Army seems to agree on that.
Well, then they are fools. All they want is a scapegoat, and you, as Asamo Tahar's child, are the best one they got their hands on. Honestly, you shouldn't need me to remind you about that.
I know, Bertrand. Thank you.
That's what I'm here for, isn't it? For what it's worth, at least, the new laws will prevent something like that from ever happening again. Magic is dangerous, and your father and his rebellion were all the proof for that. We can't just allow mages to run around using their powers as they please. There just need to be limits, rules, and the new laws are just that. A rule set plain and simple. Those mages the Purity branded, they chose their own fate. They were criminals and murderers.
No need to convince me, Bertrand. I know the laws are necessary.
Good.
Corporal Tahar, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disturb.
What is it?
Lord Marshal Angar and General Noria have requested your presence.
It's true.
You and Corporal
Stand around my
Carper are to report
undies.
to them in the Hall of War as soon as possible.
What's it about?
I'm not in a position to tell.
All right, then. Shall we go together, Tahar? I've been meaning to stretch my legs anyway.
Sure. Thank you, boy. You can leave.
Of course. Corporal Tahar? Corporal Carpal?
You should put some clothes on first.
Oh, really?
All this
Thanks for
time, you only
reminding
got
me.
one rank there
Now, would you look at that?
because he was private, you know. There's all sorts of things in here, man. I guess I'll just take it all. So we've got light Wolfguard armor, which actually reduces my cast speed. So do I want that? I'm not sure. So I've got staves and swords. I'm a battle mage, so I really got both things I can do. So I need more will to actually wear this. So I guess we'll start with this. Reduce our cast speed a bit, but maybe when we get a point in will, which I think is, well, maybe it's not important.
Well then.
So you need strength and dexterity for these swords.
This will be a masterpiece.
That revives fallen soldiers. So I guess I'm going to take the sword here. Because I don't know that I can do weapon sets, can I? It's not really a thing. I don't know. Maybe I want the stab. Well, since my friend is an archer, I'm gonna go with the sword for now. And I think I have to pick some abilities, maybe. Yeah, I've got 3 points. So, I don't know. I think maybe I want a fire thing. And then let's start down the brutality path. So that next time we'll be able to get a special skill there.
Chop, chop, man. Let's get to work. Ready? Then let's go.
Alright, let's go,
Great tell.
Bertrand. Do you have all the stuff you had before? You don't. So it's kind of useless, really, to get all that. Oh, well. Maybe you get it later. Oh, this is the... Oh, I see. I see how this is. Let's go. Let's go see the old general guy. Is this a door? Oh, it's open. All right.
Let us see.
So we're probably going to need some degree of dexterity in order to actually equip weapons. Because they all seem to have some sort of requirement in both dex and strength. Oh, we went the wrong way.
Interesting. Let's see. Interesting.
No city of Northander evokes as much awe as Greyfell and its guardian keep, the seat of the crown. Built into the Hibernian ruins that once crowned King's Mountain, its walls and towers were made to withstand every foe and army, from the great Orcish horde to a swarm of dragons. It was here that the Mage Wars came to an end, after an unknown rebel warned the crown of your father's planned attack. You remember the battle that followed all too well. Though many soldiers were honored for their bravery, no amount of medals will make you forget the widow's cries at the funeral pyres.
Ah, finally, some fresh air. Come on, Tahar. Let's head to the North Tower.
All that BO in there.
Will do.
Whoop.
Quite the view, isn't it? Just doesn't get old. Still hard to believe that some 1,000 years ago, somebody actually built this place.
Clamoring.
May the light have mercy on you.
Oh no!
There she goes. No more magic for you.
I didn't know the Iron Mask kills right away.
Well, from what I've heard, there are 2 ways it can go. Either it makes you lose your magic, and then slowly your sanity, or it causes a brain rupture once it's branded onto your face. Seems that this woman suffered the latter.
I still can't believe the Lord Marshal is allowing them to do this in Greykeep. Weren't they an underground movement just some moons ago?
They were. Things changed quickly, it seems.
Who was she?
No idea. She might have been with the rebels the army recently took out near Windwall. They still haven't given up. By all that can be said about your father, he certainly had his followers. They're like weeds. Whenever you think you've gotten them all, you find a new patch eating away the seeds somewhere.
All right, let's go.
Well, let's move on.
Sure.
Yes?
Just 2 soldiers. We...
So, what do you want?
Could you tell me more about the purity of light?
Oh, you're a seeker.
Not really.
Well, I will do my best to answer your questions.
What's your problem with mages?
Yeah, man.
We don't have a problem with mages. We have a problem.
What's the difference?
Well, a mage
Sounds very
is someone
bored.
who has the ability to tap into the power the All-Father Aeonir used to create the universe. It's a burden, and we are well aware of how some mages suffer. However, having that ability...
But that's what defilers do. They have no humility. They recklessly indulge in their magic and use it for their own purposes. Asamo Tahar is the best
What about battle mages? There are mages in the Royal Army, too.
Well, technically they are defilers too, but they are a necessary evil, so to speak. Mages are powerful, and in order to keep Northander...
But can't magic also be used for good?
It's not about good or bad, it's about humility. Man was never meant to use magic, and the disregard of this fact is what made the world the violent, corrupted place that it is. So yes, magic can heal as much as it can kill, but that does not change that we are not allowed to meddle with it. We are not gods, soldier, we are men, and until we know...
Well, thanks for your help. I'll be going.
Certainly. Aeonir's light guide your path, soldier.
All right. Where are you, General? Ooh, treasure.
Now would you look at that?
Oh, helmet.
Understood.
I'm looking good, man.
Understood.
What do we got over here? You found a readable item. Of all the inventions of the modern age, perhaps none as devastating as the Iron Mask. Alright. Seems bad. Bad, bad, bad.
Orders?
Looks like we probably go this way.
Yes.
Let's see.
What do we got over here, man? Unfinished statue of the guardian goddess Tiara. Statue of Roderick Eilith, Queen Eilith's uncle, former king of Northander. Hello, buddy. What do we got over here? Is that a white hood? Yeah. It's not very useful, but maybe I could sell it to somebody sometime.
No. It's fireballs you're dodging, not candy. Again.
Got it.
Don't talk about the Fight Club. Talk to the drill sergeant.
Yes, that's it. Now again. Remember, eyes locked onto your opponents.
Look at that. The fabled Wolf Guard has arrived. Always good to see some friendly faces.
Hi there.
Sergeant Esme?
Always so stern, Bertrand. What do you need? Some early morning practice?
Why not? What do you think, Tahar?
Who are we fighting?
Well, what does it look like?
Recruits.
Recruits. Some of them almost know what they're doing, but some others could really use some actual sparring. So, what do you...
Well, I guess I could do with some practice.
Good. Then get in the ring.
What's next?
What is it? Get in the ring.
Gosh, now.
Will do.
Brandon, Ronan, come here.
Yeah,
See these two over there? You'll fight them.
but they're Wolfguard.
correct. I've seen you two train, and you won't last a second out in the field. Time for you to get some real practice.
But,
Get in the ring.
as you command.
Quite the dragon, isn't she? Let's go easy on them, Tahar.
All right, lads, here we go again. Show the corporal what you're made of.
Oh, how do you like it at?
Wait! You won, all right? I yield! I said I yield, damn it!
All right, corporal. I think they've had enough. Well done, lads. Now get back to the barracks and have someone see to those wounds, all right?
Poor sods.
The sergeant is right. If they're going to survive out there, they need proper training. In other words, we did them a favor.
One way to
Oh,
see it.
yeah, sure. Looks like we got
No. It's fireballs
treasure.
you're dodging, not candy.
Ooh.
Again.
Cleaver. It does actually have higher DPS.
Good work. Those pals aren't without talent, but they're far too spoiled by these walls. Hang on a moment. Here. I've heard talk about a new mission, and something tells me it's the reason the Lord Marshal wants to see you.
A friendly gesture. I almost forgot how that felt.
Don't be so dramatic. So, what do you say? Tired already?
What do you think, Tahar?
Yeah, why not? I could use...
Great. Let's make it more of a challenge this.
1, 2, 1. You there? Yes, you wolf guards.
It's all
Get
right.
your asses over here.
Are you talking to us, Sergeant?
I am. I want you to fight Corporal Tahar and Carpal.
And just when did we become your recruits?
You're not. But my recruits need to see some real combat. And a fight between 5 brethren of the Wolf Guard would be quite the show.
Look, we don't have time for...
We'll fight.
But
Get in the ring.
On your marks and fight.
Uh-oh. Back up, Bertrand. Haha. How do you like it at? Come on, use the fire.
Stop, that's enough.
Shit.
Seems like you're as much of a weakling as your father, Tahar.
What's your problem? We're on the same side.
Of course we are. Let's go, man. We're done here.
Tiara's breath.
Grandson, you're quite
No.
the...
It's
the fella.
fireballs you're dodging, not candy. Again.
All right, well, I think we're out of time for the day, but yeah, I hope you're enjoying this video, and we'll see you next time. We can talk to the old general and get things. So I guess he's a Lord Marshal now, isn't he? It's been promoted, I
Now
guess.
again. Remember, eyes locked
All
onto
right,
your
well,
opponent.
we'll see you next time, SpellForce 3.